Connect. There we go. All right. So we were back one final round. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's getting a bit tired. Matt and Tyler just went out to the garage, and I'm going to run my solo session. So I'm the only one in the house right now. So we are going to roam around together, and I'm going to run the recorder as well. So let's get that turned on. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to run an audio recorder. So it'll give me something to review, something more to review at home. How about that? All right, so I'm gonna got GhostTube going and you guys, and we're gonna turn out this last light. And now we are in pitch black. So this is what it looks like if I'm not looking ahead. It is dark in here. So I will try to look ahead better for you guys. I'm not doing a very good job.
I can't say.
Why is that not doing well? Okay, so there we go. That's just me then. I got the light in the wrong spot. So I'm going to start back here in this room. Let's see. Tyler's on from the garage, so he's keeping track of what's going on. Well, that's me. I set that off because I'm in here. So I'm going to set this down for a minute. So these were dolls we were speaking with earlier. Let's see. Hey, Jeff. So the tall doll has a name. Mr. Rainbow is the tall doll. And in communications earlier today, we got that his name is actually Jim. The little doll all the way over here, which that was me making that light come on. The little one with the very white face is Polly. The one in the center, we don't really have a name for. Thought maybe it came up to Alan or Alice or something earlier. We're not sure. There are cat balls at their feet and in their laps. There are the soft Nerf balls on the counter in front of them. If you guys want to try to knock any of that stuff off while I'm here, I'm the only one in here. Knock one of those balls off the table for me. You moved the green one earlier today. We were asking you to move your favorite color, and you eventually moved the green ball. Can you do that again? There's some noise out there, but I don't know if that's the guys by the closet. Or by the closet, by the garage. I heard something out there though. Did my light just go out? Yeah. My headlamp just went out. Son of a gun. All right, hang on. Let's go get a new headlamp. Let's walk back through here. All right, hang tight with me, folks. I'm gonna turn the light on. My headlamp just went out. Let's find a new one here. Take this one off. Guess the battery dead. It's all right. That's why we have more, right? Might be able to slip right into it. All right. Let's get a new headlamp on, so we can go back to being in complete darkness again. There we go. Let's try this again. So there we go. And maybe that's why I couldn't see very well last time. That lamp was just really light. All right, let me grab the recorder and the Ghost app. Ghost tube. All right. Yeah, I got much better light this time. So, just gonna move around a little here. Give these dolls another look. Clowns, dolls. Yeah, that's me setting off that sensor. Sensor over the bed as well. Sensor over here. Those lights are more exciting when they go off on their own and I don't walk past them. We've heard noises come from back here. Is there anything back here? I've heard some tapping and some knocking. Can you do that again for me? The clicking you might hear on the audio is a clock that's in here. So that's not the tapping and knocking we've heard previously. I'm about 10 minutes into my solo. Nothing special has happened just yet. Ghost tube has been quiet. Walk the living room a little. Over there on that table, there's a wooden coffin, the big antenna. If you go over and touch that antenna, that coffin will open up and make noise. We'll have a neat little Halloween spooky song for you. It is October, it's that time of year. Also sitting over here, that red light, that's REM pod. If you go over and touch that, it'll make noise, show off some different lights. Kitchen. It was weird. I feel like something was right behind me for a second. Almost like a tug on my arm sling. So this way is just another bathroom. Out that way to the left is the garage. That's the front door. Let's go in this room. Lots of dolls in this room. There's that tap again we keep hearing out of this closet. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Show off these dolls here to everybody. Clowns, dolls. Oh, so one of the things we got earlier, when we got the name Alice and so forth, we were getting other comments and stuff, and one of our friends who comments a lot is a medium, and she left some comments regarding Alice wore a locket. The doll right there in the red wears a locket. It's hard to see, but she has a locket on. There you go. Maybe you can see it better since I accidentally set off that sensor. And Drew, who lives here, said one day that doll was actually on the floor. I forget exactly what he said, but the doll had come off the shelf and was on the floor for some reason. It's a nice sword up there. Bugle. There's a REM pod there. If there's any spirits in here that want to communicate with me, set that REM pod off for me. There are also cat ball sensors all over this shelf with the dolls and the clowns. You can touch any of those and set them off. Hey Dave, see you on there watching. Keep getting clicks out of this closet though. We were getting them all day, all night here. This is really weird. It's nothing special in there. It's just a shelf with a lot of stuff on it. I can't figure out what the click keeps doing, but there it was again as I walk out of there. Ooh, I just heard something back here. Let's go this way.
Torturer.
Ooh, that said torturer. Is that what I heard back here? A torturer? You gonna torture me if I walk in here?
In another place.
In another place. What place? Tell me what you're talking about. I still want to see you knock those balls off that table. We've had them up there all day for you. All you've done with any of them is you moved the green ball at one time, and that was it. They're really soft and light. You can knock them on the floor. I'll pick them up. You won't be in trouble. I'm asking you to do it. Come on, work with me here. You want to talk with me some more? This device here is allowing you to speak with me. You've said a couple things. You're very talkative earlier. We're going to be leaving here pretty soon, so now's your chance. If you have a message, let me know what it is. We can make sure that message gets told. Set that REM pod off over there with the red light, or better yet, the coffin. Set that coffin off over there on the table for me. Can you tell me your name and this other device in my hand? Can you open a cabinet? We asked you to do that when we evacuated for dinner. We came back and all the cabinet doors were still closed. I don't know why. We asked you nicely. Do something really cool and open all of them. Fine, then don't. It's So we'll be leaving here pretty soon. So we want you to obviously stay here. We thank you for all the communication you gave us earlier. But we want to ask something of you, because Drew, who lives here, asked us to talk to you about this. We would like you to be more active for him. He's asked that you become more active. He invited us out here to communicate with you, see if we could help you become more active. In our earlier sessions today and tonight, you were very active. He'd like to see you do that after we're gone and he comes home. Can you do that for him? Let's go in here and we're going to ask the same of the dolls in this other room. So maybe they didn't hear me when I was in there talking. So to all of you guys, if you didn't hear me, Drew, your owner, lives here, wants you guys to be more active. You were really active for us earlier today and tonight. When we leave, we want you to stay very active. You don't have to be mean or aggressive or anything like that. Just be active. Communicate with Drew a lot. That's what he's asked. As far as which items are actually haunted, I don't know if we identified too many. There's definitely some in here. Some of you have some attachments and connections. Drew does not have an issue with any of that. He just wants you to stay active. Hotel. No, not a hotel. So, we want you to stay active with him, okay? I got a little bit more time left on my solo session. I'd love for you to interact a little more with me. You can talk to me more on the ghost tube. Got some REM pods set up. Got the coffin that's like a REM pod that'll play a cool spooky tune if you set that off. Just back here and kind of look at the whole place here. See if I can scan some of this with my light. It's not scanning very well from back here, is it? Yeah, I'll just get a little closer then, right?
Absolutely.
Get a little closer, absolutely. Okay. Let's get a close up over here. It's a cool shelf with some animals on it. So it looks like my solo's got about, I don't know, 6 minutes left, something like that. So you still got time to interact with me. My solo is the last of the night. And then we're going to finish packing our things in. Everybody's getting pretty tired. Well, a lot of times we make it to sunup, but on occasion you don't. I'd be remiss if I didn't go one last
Yeah.
time. Yeah, that's right. I'd be remiss if I didn't go one last time in here. This room's been pretty good for us tonight. Just so happens to be his bedroom. I don't know if it's got a lot to do with those dolls here. Let's get a close-up for you guys before we're on. That's me setting off that other sensor light. Yeah, and me getting too close to that one. So there's those guys. So I guess the tall one, again, was called Mr. Rainbow. But as we tried to communicate with him, we got Jim. So Mr. Rainbow's real name apparently is Jim. The one on the end here, I'm trying to get the camera shadow out of the way. The one on the end is Polly, the real white face. And the one in the middle, we didn't get an exact name on that one. We thought maybe we got an Ellen or an Alice at one time. But I think we identified Alice in the other room as one of the dolls in the red dress. Polly had her cat ball going off really well at one time today, but it hasn't gone off since. But that's okay. These things happen. The spirits aren't actors, so they're not going to react on cue. It would be nice. The shadow of that duck on the wall looks kind of cool. Oh, yeah, I meant to show this thing off. This is really cool. He's got sitting up here. It's a big rocking horse up here. And the shadow of the phone's getting in the way, but it's pretty cool. Pretty good size. We never did see that rock today. Yep, had a little blurp in the connection. All right. Where we at here? We have a few more minutes. Few more minutes. Come on, interact with me, guys. Set off one of our devices one last time. One last time. Give me one last message. You can speak through this. The frequency's open. It's an easy to use frequency. Guess you guys are all tired too, huh? We are almost there. So, since we're getting so close and no one else is setting that off for me, I'm going to go over here and set off the coffin just so the people watching can see this thing work. Just stick my foot up there and see if I can set that off. Oh, I did not. Oh, it didn't go off. There we go. Going off again because I'm right here next to it. Jeff, how long I've been chewing that piece of gum? Jeff, I've eaten like, I don't know, 10 pieces of gum today. I chew them until they're, not tasty anymore, and then I get a new one. Well, that thing just keeps going off. Created a monster. It just keeps going. Okay, now that's weird. It's not supposed to keep going like that. It's supposed to go one time unless it gets set off again. Just keeps going. I set it off to...
Yeah.
Matt just came back in the door, so my 30-minute solo is up. But I wanted to set it off to show him, and oh, now it wants to stop. See, it just needed you to come in and ruin
Yeah, there
everything.
you go. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I am like
Turn the
that.
light on for me. Turn the light on for me.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. All right, so Matt's back in. We get a light on. There's Matt one last time. Tell everybody goodbye.
It's been a good time. Todd would say bye, but he's asleep right now in Wayne's truck. So
Already? That piece of...
yeah.
Well, he better go wake up so he can help carry all this crap out. Seriously, go wake him up, tell him he's going to help carry this stuff out.
You might hear your horn on.
No, don't do that. All right, turning that off. All right, there's Tyler. Tell everybody goodbye, Tyler.
Goodbye, everybody.
Thanks for watching. I hope everybody who didn't see the other videos earlier can get a chance to go watch our other ones. We did a whole bunch of stuff tonight, and it was a pretty good time.
And if you see anything that we missed, please let us know. I think we caught anything, but yeah, if you watch and you see anything, my goodness, let us know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, make comments for us. Let me get this thing off my head. There we go. Please comment on anything. Maybe we saw it, maybe we didn't see it, but it'd be pretty cool to hear from you guys if you do see something, and then we'll review it again, and you know, you never know. So, all right, but thank you all for hanging out with us. It's been a long night. We got here about 2 o'clock today, and let's see, it's 2:30 in the morning now. So we're gonna call it on this investigation. Drew, if you see this before we talk again, thank you so much for having us out, buddy.
Thank you very, very much. Thank
Appreciate it, and we will definitely stay in touch. You seem to be very much into the paranormal stuff as well, so we'll keep in touch, bud. So thank you again, and we're signing off. Thanks, everybody.